How many of you want to be more successful in your life? Thank you. How many of you want to be more happy in your life? Thank you. You are in the right place. My name is Abhay Valsangkar and I am the founder of Alter Ego Learning, and I am a lifelong learner, having learned from the best in the world, including the likes of Robin Sharma, Jack Canfield, Gaur Gopal Das. And today I am here to share those learning and help you find your alter ego. So let's get started. Step number 1 in finding the alter ego is something like this. Raise your right hand up, form a fist, move around 5 times and place it on your eye. To be honest, most of you are placing it on your cheeks and not your eye. So the step number 1 is what we call as hyper-consciousness. Consciousness is when you are aware, but if somebody distracts, you also get distracted. Hyper-consciousness is when you know that even if somebody is distracting, I am still following and I am still aware. So that's step number 1 in trying to discover your alter ego. Let's move on to the step number 2. The step number 2 is what we call as the end game. Now what does this mean? In 2008, Gary Kirshen was appointed as the cricket coach of the Indian team. He brought in a person called as Mike Horn, who was introduced as the mental conditioning coach of the team. Mike Horn called everyone for a meeting at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and he asked them one question. Why do you want to win the World Cup in 2011? Everybody started giving answers, but Mike Horn wasn't convinced. The meeting that started at 12 o'clock in the afternoon went up till 12 o'clock in the midnight answering the same question. Finally at midnight, the debutant Virat Kohli got up and he said the reason why we want to win the World Cup in 2011 is for Sachin. And the moment he said this, there were goosebumps in the dressing room, the environment absolutely changed, and that day their purpose was set why they want to do it. From that day till 2011, every time when the cricket team got into a hurdle, they used to put their hand up, they used to move away and say for Sachin. And that is how they went on to win the World Cup in 2011. Why? Because the stronger the why, the easier the how. Step number 3 in achieving your alter ego is something that we call as absorption, which is nothing but your perception. Let me quickly explain you how it works. If I ask you what color is this, you would say black. If I ask you now, you might be 50-50. But if I ask you now, it might be white. So what you see is white, what I see is black, and this is what creates the perception gap. Whole of our life, we are looking from this frame and we feel this is right, this is right. What if right is not this? It is somewhere outside your vision, your frame. So step number 3 to do this is nothing but to absorb from a different angle, to open your perception to a different being. Let us move on to step number 4 to have your alter ego discovered. Keep your hands in front of you like this. Join them and form a fist. Now open it up, change it one level and form a fist once again. Does it feel comfortable or uncomfortable? I'm pretty sure you're feeling a little uncomfortable, right? Now move back to the original position. How do you feel now? You feel a lot more comfortable. This is what comfort zone does to you. Even if you're out for a second, you become uncomfortable. But the thing is, magic happens outside your comfort zone, not within your comfort zone. Let us move on to the 5th and the final step to discover your alter ego, which is something called as trust. Put your hands in front of you like this. Join both the ways, close your hands, look at the center of your left and your right hand, and if you see, one palm might be shorter than the other. Keep the shorter one in front of you, look at the center and repeat after me the statement, my palm is growing. Now when you do this for 10 times and when you join your hands, you will find the shorter one is actually equal or greater than the other one. And this is the power of your belief, this is the faith can move mountains. So to summarize, how do you discover your alter ego? You discover by following your heart. That's it. Thank you so much.